It's okay. You gotta accept.
Yeah,
that people feel like it's old because right now we're in a setting where it's a lot of younger people because they have more time to play.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're the adults in the room right now. Maybe not me, but
we're pretending.
No, listen. We give the impression that there are adults in the room.
Exactly.
So we're gonna head into this Pacha and see. This is what we were talking about, man. Pacha was eventually going to get to a point in losers where it was going to be an early losers ridiculous set. And Soar Pacha in losers quarters is...
What is that?
What the hell are we looking at, for real? This is very early for both of these guys to meet each other.
One of these two is missing top 8.
Yeah, one of these two is missing top 8, which I think speaks to how stacked the top 8 will be when we have a hindsight about it later on during the day.
Actual draft of it.
But knowing Soar, like, even if that set didn't go the way he wanted and, you know, visibly a bit upset about it, he's going to answer back big here. I have no doubts that he's already, like, moved on and he's ready to go.
Loser gets 5th.
They're both in top 8.
Hey, but it's they did update it. It's probably not losers quarters.
Oh, this might be losers semis. You're right. Okay, thank you, Polar, for the correction.
Yeah,
we appreciate it. Yeah, it's for 5th. Yeah. I swear, I love. All right.
Oh, maybe we just didn't do
Yeah, maybe we don't math properly, yeah. We were sign languaging to the streamer. That's why you didn't hear anything for a second. But we're still here.
Oh,
no, we know.
Quarters. Yeah, okay.
Okay, cool. And we just got that wrong. That's fine. Soar off to splendid lead right now.
Yeah, pretty good lead. He's just extending it.
Yep. Let's see how much. Whoa.
He's been getting a lot of these down tilts at the lead, but hasn't been able to convert them.
Yeah, I agree. I think, to be fair, these guys do go way back. Like, they've played a lot of sets together. So Soar definitely has a couple tricks up his sleeve in order to be able to throw Pacha's timings off at the ledge. Ivysaur notably being able to tether cancel really can help mixing up the game.
But these two are really good right now, but it's just a matter of can Pacha bring back? Like, Palu has good combos, but Squirtle being so light just gets out of it super quickly.
And Soar's been doing a good job too of controlling the pacing, so you've seen him kind of walk or crouch back a couple of times, kind of just dictating when he wants the game to go on.
You saw it right there. Soar just like, no, I have the lead. I'm not going to force an approach into you.
Exactly.
You get over it.
Especially as Squirtle. Like, Squirtle, although having a very strong string game and some surprisingly hard-hitting moves, not the strongest character on Shield.
Oh, no, definitely not, because his character basically has no range.
Yeah. There you go. So we'll see here.
91 to 104. Oh, almost gets the kill there.
Yeah, has to flare blitz. We'll lose his stock there. Yeah, absolutely.
There you go. 0% is like that. Pacha brought it back.
That's the tough part of like flare blitzing back at the right height when you're in the blast zone and you can't really see your true height is a tough task. Okay. Yeah.
Good combo.
Oh, that's cute.
Standing with the platform. Oh, if that one landed, that was the up B, and you know it.
Wait, that wasn't a plumber from Smash 4. That was Squirtle.
He was the one delivering the water to the plumbing system.
There you go. There you go. You got it. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Down here. Cheeky reflect. Again, looking good for Soar, but as long as that stock ain't gone. Speaking of the stock leading. Oh, never mind. I thought he was going to stick to the Charizard and try to get a straight hit off.
Gladly switch. We've seen him very comfortably switch to the Squirtle a couple of times today.
Ducking right below that grab. Unfortunate for Pacha.
Okay.
Good tech.
Yeah. Solid awareness right there from Pacha, knowing that was coming.
But Squirtle kills. That's so rare. I'm not used to say that. Something feels wrong.
Well, definitely close between these two, which normally how these sets go. They've gone back and forth. Healthy amount. So we'll see here. I mean, I'm kind of half anticipating Pacha keeping the Palu here, but he does technically have a Crom in the back. I don't advise for it necessarily because PT,
I mean, Squirtle's just gonna water gun.
yeah, or you know, the down air from Ivysaur, or even Charizard has some very early killing options on Chrom, so not necessarily.
I think the Palu's fine. Honestly, that was already a pretty close game.
Honestly, Lucina might have been the more realistic counter pick if he has it, but it seems as though he's going to become he's going to try Palu without platforms first, which I think is smart. Because Soar was getting a lot of mileage from the platforms, but suddenly he's showing that he doesn't need the platforms.
Oh, but I mean, the platforms can be very dangerous, and that's how Squirtle was getting a lot of percent, just extending it further with the platforms, getting rid of them all together. Good decision. There was a set earlier in Merit
On Yoshi's. I haven't played it yet.
You blink, you miss that game.
Yeah, well, the thing is, if Soar was watching that game, you bet he banned Yoshi's after seeing that. Let's see.
Went for the hard read.
Soar swinging with a lot of smash attacks and staying on the Squirtle a bit longer than what I've usually seen him do.
Yeah, he's taking really advantage of just poking through the shield and how defensive and Pacha tends to play. It just constantly poking. He walks right next to him all the time and waits a little.
I think a lot of what it is too is Squirtle being so small, it landing back air isn't as free anymore for Palu because she actually has to space it.
Oh, it can be very tricky to
yeah, on smaller characters, but Squirtle definitely being part of those. So that can kind of disrupt the general game plan and flow that Palus would typically have. And there you go. And we'll already quickly switch back to the Squirtle, so definitely Soar seems to have figured out something here that... Oh, hold up.
Back to the Ivy.
Interesting, yeah, I didn't anticipate that.
I think he wants the extra survivability.
Yeah. And he has, and you know, Ivysaur, even though he doesn't have a better early combo game than Squirtle, he still tacks on some percent really nicely.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Still a very solid character. Like, all people pulled him on.
Absolutely. Cross up in there. Pacha not falling for it.
So the down air covers both sides of him.
Another tether cancel by Soar. Okay, there you
down throw.
That killed so early, too.
That is a brutal one.
Brutal for Soar, absolutely. I don't know, do these loser quarters extend to 5? Yeah, they do extend to best of 5, so.
Still a lot of time.
Yeah, still, Pacha will still have some gas in the tank should this not work out in game 2, but already making sure that Soar can't land.
Yeah, that's a nice 56% condenser right now.
I think he was hoping that he might have been able to switch him off Squirtle, but Soar smartly kind of stayed on.
I think he's gonna need to do just a bit more.
Yeah.
Rough.
That Vine Whip was so spooky. Now we might be looking at an early. Oh, okay.
Back once
yeah, Soar really throwing me off with his switches, which must mean as well that Pacha must be also kind of thrown off.
And it, like you see, he just went under the grab again. Like, Squirtle is definitely working really good against Pacha, way better than I expected.
Yeah. Same here. Definitely his MVP of the set right now. But see, that's something that PT players you'll see a lot. Like, it changes from set to set, like which Pokemon clutch you out the most at the end of the day.
It depends on what your opponent is.
Because they all have 3 different matchup spreads. So, situationally speaking, there will be situations where Charizard is better than the 3 or Squirtle is better than the 3.
Yeah, but you gotta keep in mind, like, who cares about the individual performance? The character is all 3.
Yeah. There are 3 characters bunched up into 1. There you go. Soar with a 2-0 lead. So clearly...
He clearly figured out something.
Quickly finding some momentum in the losers bracket as well. Right after dipping into the losers, just being able to get the 2-0 lead very quickly and doing so with confidence, with poise. That will set a bracket right back on track.
Oh, yeah. And you know he's not happy to be losing for now. Again, not a set I was expecting to see.
We're having fun.
I wonder.
Because we had a side cam. So
I wonder if we're getting Armadillo after this, or if Armadillo's out. He might have fought against.
That is an excellent question.
I don't know what's happening on direct.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll take a look while. Okay. Yeah. Interesting.
What was it?
Armadillo. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Armadillo is playing Kelsey Losers next. So, again, we're talking about two Titans having a tough set in Losers. That's another pairing, man. That's going to be a very promising and interesting set.
First, this one needs to end, and like we're talking about as if it's over, but it's really not. Look at the lead right now.
Oh yeah,
coming out of Pacha.
And Pacha seemingly found his comfort zone on FD, and already off to a better start than the last games. However, nothing. You snooze, you lose, man. It doesn't take a lot for PT to just go off.
No, definitely not. Just a little switch in momentum can happen at any time. But again, when one Pokemon's not working, just switch to the next.
I think Pacha will eventually catch on as well that Soar has favored a lot of the Fender cancel jump back on stage option.
Really?
And he'll eventually call him out for it.
Right now, getting normal.
Yep. Okay.
That transition is just so rough.
Pacha getting some very nice percentage on the Squirtle as well.
Yeah, no, he's trying to extend the lead right now.
Like when Pacha gets someone over him, he's almost automatic. Like you'll catch your landing almost every time. Oh God, so scary. Good string by Pacha.
Oh, definitely didn't. If that S-Smash connected, that would have been 2 points.
Soar still on the Squirtle. Which defensively might be the best thing for him right now.
Yeah, but at the same time, he's toying with death right now.
Oh, absolutely. But I think he'd be toying with death even as Ivysaur either way.
He gets the yeet.
Yep. Third strongest back throw-ish in the game. So definitely nothing to snooze at.
Definitely not, but that percentage already racked up on Squirtle was starting to look really scary.
Yep. But he's confidently staying into it. He's small, like Soar is recognizing like I'm still at that early percent where Squirtle gets so much mileage. So if I can just tough this out just a bit longer, I can put myself back into it.
Yeah, but it's so high risk, like we see it. Get exploded by basically Emu. That was down tilt, I think.
Yeah. I think at one point you had to extend as much as you can with Squirtle, but eventually recognize, okay, the fight's kind of over here. I have to dip back. Okay. Definitely Pacha's strongest showing in the set, though.
Like you've been saying, oh,
that hurts, man, because just like that, Soar's right back into it.
Yeah, that was such a huge factor in this game.
I hit like way off the top too. Like that Vine Whip hit almost like directly over.
Let's see how this goes, but at least Pacha, he had time to rack up a fair amount of percent before that happened.
He's in a good spot.
There we go.
He's in a better spot when you hit the 2-frame down tilt right there.
That was just clean execution of the game, honestly.
Absolutely. And now though he's in a bit of a tougher spot because Soar does have access to counter picks, not only in stages but in characters as well. So he has a lot of ways that he can take this set towards. Thank you. I'm gonna eat my cookie now.
All right. Well, while Stitch is eating his cookie, I'm gonna talk a bit about what we could be expecting from this game. I'm expecting maybe a character switch because he still has a game in his pocket coming from Soar. Maybe he wants to try something else. That could be the game to do it. But otherwise, looks like he's just gonna stick to it and just try to go for it again. Squirtle has been working really well. It's just that last game that should definitely cleaned up his execution and worked super good.
Maris said there won't be any cookies left tomorrow. You should have just come tonight. Too bad, so sad. You snooze, you lose. All right. In 4.
You can't call him out like that.
Well, jokes aside, let's keep this beautiful bracket going. Pacha, Soar actually opting for the Smashville pick and will stay on the PT. As you were saying, so eloquently. Not letting Pacha breathe.
Yeah, also picking a smaller stage because he knows with Squirtle he's going to get that much more mileage. And having that platform in middle stage means that he can pressure at the ledge and in the middle stage also because he's just going to get the resets from there.
Yeah. I definitely like this counter pick, and especially because Soar has been favoring those forward tilt tech chase setups, which on a smaller stage like this can be absolutely spooky. And Pacha's still trying to get those ledge trumps. Still doing a lot of the same things that he normally does. Against Squirtle is so much harder. Oh. Yo, that looked like it hurt. That looked like it hurted. Okay. Let's get into some kind of two-frame situation here. Not quite.
I finished my cookie.
There
That
you
Marisa's not gonna
devoured
get.
your cookie. What the hell? Yeah, smart. I'll eat my last bite of my cookie after this game. Cookie? No cookie clicker?
You're cooking, they're cooking right now.
Oh yeah, they're cooking some very tight smash with both players at very high %.
The back throw almost getting it, but switch started saving it. But the nair is the kill.
Hey, did they really nerf that? Are you sure?
That's the neat part. They did.
They did. They actually did. Okay. Let's see how long Pacha can hold on to this stock. If he can kind of break away with this, he's putting himself in a good position for a potential game 5. If you're Soar right now, top priority, take that stock off. Any means necessary. Oh wow, that almost killed. Excellent edge guard attempt. And
you can do exclamation, just quickly for the chat, you can do exclamation mark bracket and you'll see where everybody is.
yeah, exactly. If you want to see what's happening with the winners and the losing brackets, that's where you check it. Okay.
Getting back into the game with that nice reset.
Landed, yeah. I hadn't seen him go for those down air strings yet with Squirtle, but he still got them clearly.
Yeah, I mean, the reason he hasn't gone for it, I think, is because he's been playing very grounded and just going for these cheeky hits under the shield, getting under the grab and whatnot.
Okay.
That was a good call out right there.
And even if this is Soar's counter pick, it looks like it's worked more in Pacha's favor. We were talking about how good he is with playing with platforms, and short off up air has been working marvelously for him.
Oh, yeah.
Soar definitely holding on to dear life. He's going to have to eventually switch to the Zard here. However, we've seen him get the Vine Whip confirm at this %, so he's in between two hard choices. And let's see, we got something. Not quite, but Soar doing God's work by keeping that stock as long as he did.
Oh yeah, definitely. The fact that's just oh, never mind. I had to start saying that.
No,
That's he was still alive. I'm sorry, I cursed it.
You cursed it. It's still no.
But still, the mileage that he got off of staying alive so long is pretty good for him.
Yeah.
Now 122%, like he could get the kill at any moment. But with Squirtle, it's a little more tricky to get.
We'll just get the throw off stage again, the water gun again, and there you go. Dips with the low edge guard. Ivysaur will make it back.
Oh, he wanted to grab the ledge. I think he could switch back to Squirtle right after.
Yeah, which was very well thought out. Still made it to the Squirtle, but had to take a hit for it.
Yeah, traded a little bit of %, but not too much, so it's not too good. Not too bad, I mean.
Not too bad at all, yeah. Absolutely. There you go. You don't want to go at war against out of shield Palu, man. This is you want to respect that. Okay.
He seems to have figured out since last game. He's just the Squirtle was working wonderfully, but now it's just Squirtle's getting a beating.
Yeah, I think Pacha realized like, okay, these options don't work as well against Squirtle. These options, however, I can go to these very comfortably. Has gotten him a lot of mileage, however. Soar trailing not far behind, which is very scary. He could very well take this game for it. Going down the wire here.
Red going for the up B. Both players really just killed this turn right now.
Yep. Okay.
Kind of feeling himself, going a lot of hits trying to get that coverage, but Pacha still finds his way on the stage.
Finally breaking through. We'll see if he's got something here.
Hold it down here.
Oh.
Again?
Oh,
He misses the conversions though.
the Soar got the correct read, which is not positioned properly.
Off stage, let's see if there's an edge guard or something.
Oh man, I felt like
just gives a free way back on the stage here. And
almost, not quite. This is going to go down to the wire to the last hit.
it's getting very dangerous for both.
Oh,
saw the
panic spot
there.
dodge. Yeah, we're gonna start seeing the spaghetti options here.
Spaghetti options are now canon.
Oh god,
Down
yo,
throw.
that was violent. I had never seen that windscreen actually.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't even know that could
That's
kill.
crazy. Yeah. So Soar narrowly walking away with that. Actually, that's
Yeah, now Sword just moves on, and
and
now
I'm
we're
gonna eat my
getting
cookie now.
Armadillo.
I'm gonna eat my payment for commentary.
The payment is the water. But yes, you will. We are getting Armadillo versus Kels, which is two of the Titans here in Montreal, so we can expect some really good stuff. As you see, Stitch just eating shamelessly in front of everybody.